29 days of terror, and then cut it off so they don't get full benefits. I don't know.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible, but let me see what else is going on now. Yeah, new prosecutor is going to replace Fannie Willis in the Georgia election case against Trump and his ally. Let's see. I guess Fannie Willis is being replaced in the investigation.
Oh, they don't continue the investigation? I thought the investigation was over.
They're going to change the prosecutor.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me go ahead and see if I can find a video. Okay, this is an hour ago.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's news briefing. Our top
You said okay.
Did y'all talk about since it's quiet? Did y'all talk about there's an alleged email asking if DJT gave fellatio to Bubba? Bubba is the nickname for Bill Clinton. Did y'all? Yeah. That's all. Oh, that's this. They asked did JT give Bubba fellatio. I don't know why or how this email came out, or if it's even real, but it's something I had heard.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Have to look that up and read about it first. Let me see if this one plays. Let me go ahead and review. Are you sure it's not a computer? Okay, I think I finally get to it.
6 minutes after 7 today is the deadline to name a new prosecutor in Georgia's election interference case that involves President Donald Trump. The fate of this case has been in limbo since the removal of the lead prosecutor, Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis. Atlanta News First Nehemiah Watson joins us live. She's outside the Fulton County Courthouse with the latest information. Bring us up to date, Nehemiah. Yeah, good morning. The Prosecuting Attorneys Council of Georgia
is in charge with naming that new prosecutor, and it comes after the Georgia Supreme Court refused to hear an appeal from Bonnie Willis to stay on the case. Now, Willis announced the indictment back in 2023, accusing President Trump and 18 others of trying to overturn the 2020 election in Georgia. Willis was removed from the case last year after it was revealed she had a romantic relationship with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wayne. Executive Director of the Prosecuting Attorneys Council of Georgia, Pete Scandalakis, said the new prosecutor could be someone from the Georgia Attorney General's or Solicitor General's office, a private attorney, or even himself. Earlier this week, President Trump pardoned all of his co-defendants in the election interference case. Scandalakis released a statement saying, quote, "It is important to note that President Trump's pardons apply only to federal charges and do not affect state charges. Therefore, the task before my office remains unchanged. My staff and I have been diligently working on this matter." Now, if no one is named, the case could be dismissed. Again, we are expecting a decision sometime today. We'll continue to keep you updated as we learn more information. For now, we're live outside of the Fulton County Courthouse. I'm Imani Watson, Atlanta News First. All right, Fanny.
That's for the test, right? You guys agree?
I mean, yeah, just to keep people from making noise, but what she did wasn't illegal. She was allowed to take. But I mean, it became a distraction. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it's for the best, just to keep that distraction out of the way, and people can pay attention to actually what's going on.
Agreed.
I was really upset about that whole situation. I couldn't believe it, Carter doing that. For sure.
That she was
Yeah.
she couldn't do anything, even if it was legal. She just knows she just couldn't even breathe to the left. Like,
Exactly. You know those people was gonna find any and everything they could possibly find.
and she a black woman.
That's
She
right.
was good at her job. I mean, she is good at her job. So it's like, damn, we wanted you to keep doing this, but fuck.
But the problem is that Black people are always held to a higher standard. And that is always the problem that I have with this, because lawyers sleep with lawyers all the damn time, good, bad, or indifferent. And at the end of the day, who gives a damn about who's sleeping with who and why that should have blown this case up? But this was Donald Trump. They blew this shit out of proportion and out of order to distract from the fact that this motherfucker was asking, where could I find 11,867 votes? And he was talking to the Secretary of State, and that's what the focus is and still should be about, because this nigga was literally, this white man was literally asking to steal the vote in freaking Georgia. And we still keep forgetting that. That's my problem.
But aren't those people like found not guilty now?
No.
Yeah.
No, they were not. Because, listen, a lot of them that got in trouble, they weren't able to pardon them. A lot of them got in trouble and they took, a lot of them took, because it was state charges. So a lot of them took deals, and they ended up bargaining it out and ended up taking deals. So no, absolutely not. No, ma'am.
You sure?
Yes, look it up.
Well, and there never were there federal charges against them?
No, this is a
Yeah,
state case.
so he just pardoned them just for show.
Right.
It had nothing to do with the
Right, correct. It's just horse and pony show. But there were state charges, and what's her name? Sidney Sheldon got disbarred. What's his name got disbarred? Rudy Giuliani got disbarred. What's the little girl's name? She got disbarred too. She had to pay out a fine. There were a lot of people that got in trouble behind this. So we're getting like, what's the word I'm looking for? Super amnesia that a lot of people got in trouble over this case.
Mm-hmm. I remember that. I just thought they got, okay, what happened? You okay, Luca?
Oh, poor baby. Okay.
You okay? Oh. Like, what the what?
What?
Nope, that was not me. Nope, no, and no.
Good job.
Nope.
Oh my God.
Don't give me that jacket. Nope.
I didn't want to put it on you. That's the reason why I was trying to just walk past, but then having looked down, I saw that was Luca. Okay.
Yeah, don't give me that jacket, please, Lord Jesus. No.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, shout out. I done forgot what I was saying. Ooh.
Got it. Okay. Breaking news. Let's see what's going on here. So childish. Let's see.
Good morning, Patty. Good morning, First Lady.
Oh, you got my name right. Good.
I do all the time.
Okay.
I'm done. Good morning, Reyes, Devon, Brian, JD. What up?
Good morning, T-Bay. Good morning. PTR, not the wealth obstetrician. Jesus. Compliance would have said, hell no. Terry, do you remember how many people were, convicted, but how many people literally got charges in the GA election fraud thing with Trump? Because there are a lot of people that went down in this.
Well, charges and convictions, because there's a lot of people that were indicted, but you know how stuff kind of just magically floats away.
Well, I know Sydney Sheldon took a plea deal, and I know took a plea deal to the young girl, because remember Sydney Sheldon got disbarred. Sydney Sheldon got disbarred. Giuliani got disbarred. The young girl got disbarred. They all got disbarred because all of them took plea deals, if you remember, behind this case.
Yeah, they all did. I think that other girl, I can't think of her name right now. It was one more that was on that legal team that got disbarred. And Arizona GA, there was a bunch, the fake electors. Yeah. That tried. Yeah, there was. I don't know if they went to jail, but that was big news. I remember. Yeah, it was a bunch of them, but like I said, they took plea deals or something got disbarred, something of the nature. And they didn't get what they deserved. Let me say that.
But something happened in the state, and that judge dismissed it and said there's no findings here. It was a black judge. And then what was said after that is that she sets the precedents and other states might follow. That's where I got it from. It just came back to me. That's why I thought, it kind of got erased. There was a specific case that was heard, and that specific group of people or person got off.
77 pardons I just read regarding him trying to steal the 2020 election. So it looks like he just pardoned him.
Okay, so I'm going to read it. Hold tight. I have the data. I'm pulling it up because I have a list. Okay, Scott Hall was indicted, and hold on. I have a list. Guilty pleas. Okay, Scott Hall pleaded guilty. He got 5 years probation, $5,000 fine, community service. Sidney Powell was disbarred. She got 6 years probation, $6,000 fine, restitution. Kenneth Cheeseborough, he got 5 years probation, community service, restitution. He also had to give a public apology to the state of Georgia. Janet Ellis, that was the one. She was also disbarred too. And Cheeseborough was the one. He was also later charged with 7 felonies. He pleaded guilty to only one of the felonies for committing, filing false documents. He turned over, and all four agreed to testify truthfully and not to speak to witnesses or defendants or media. And they also had to submit a letter to the court apologizing to the state of Georgia and to the people of Georgia. So yeah, that's the story. So 4 people actually did get found guilty, and that was their but 2 got disbarred. Sidney Powell and and then Giuliani got caught on some other stuff, and he did get disbarred by New York.
Giuliani gets sued by those 2 women that he accused of.
That is correct, and they won their case, and he actually had to turn over 70% of his assets. He lost his apartment in New York. And he didn't lose the Florida condo. He lost his watches, his jewelry. I mean, just like a ton of assets. He had to turn over his Maserati or whatever it was, Ferrari or whatever the heck it was. He had to turn over millions of dollars in assets. So yeah.
You should have sued Beijing because they failed him at that press conference.
Well, here's the funny part. Trump didn't come, Mr. Billion Dollars himself, which is his bestie, right, from the testy. How come Mr. Bestie from the testy didn't go pay his stuff? Because if that was my bestie and I took the L for you, why you ain't come pay my stuff? But you friends with me. Let me go on mute.
At least in the hood, you take the L, they come put something on your books.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna throw a few million your way. I got billions. Why am I not gonna come pay your stuff? But you see, this is the stuff that I be talking about.
But he didn't even pay Giuliani for the work he did. Remember, he told him.
He stiffed him. Yeah.
And then he fired old boy from Jersey the same way. Like he had him do all that work, get out there. They fired him too. So he's been doing this. You're not a real friend. Somebody tell TC so he knows.
What's still happening at the Beijing, Joe?
I still think he got a case there, Divine. He ain't taking the court.
Jen, are you eating a bagel?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm eating my yogurt.
It be this loyalty thing to somebody that is not loyal to you that I don't understand. That y'all they come on here and cape for Trump every day. And what loyalty has this man given to them? Because all this loyalty I hear Black MAGA come on here with, I'm trying to figure out what has he reciprocated. He ain't even reciprocating the loyalty to the people that he stand in proximity with, but he don't even stand in proximity with y'all, and y'all be giving him loyalty. Help me understand. Please help me. Help me out, Divine. I just need to know.
Well, I know. I'm trying to find funding for my homeboy I went to school with because he's a cartoonist. And he's trying to launch his new comic book character, Black MAGA. I think it's going to take off. I think it's going to be thebomb.com. Black MAGA. Consistently getting his ass whipped all across the Marvel Universe. I think it's going to.
But I'm just saying, you got, I can't even say Omari But you got Mike P, you got TC, you got Infinity, you got all these little Jehu's every day. They be on here caping every single day that have no proximity. I don't hear Betty Johnson, none of these niggas be giving them anything. It's so funny. What's his name? Terrence Williams, the little black guy that was in foster care. He got an invite yesterday to Melania's foster care launch. Child, you would have sworn this man got like you would have sworn he got the award for the best thing ever. He got a little invite to her signing some stupid document about foster care, right? He posted that thing on X yesterday. Again, another little, oh, I'm gonna throw you a crumb. This is his second invite to the White House. Remember I told y'all about his invite he got earlier this year, when they had their little MLK photo op day where they invited the Black MAGAs and they roped them off in a little area and gave them some McDonald's. Well, again, this time he got invited, but he took a picture outside the door because he didn't get invited to take pictures with them. He just got invited to the signing like normal people do. They didn't take pictures with them. But again, it be all this nonsense and grandstanding for these people, and they don't give a damn about you. Not one damn. I don't understand any of this. It is this massive mentality. Why do they have this feeling like these people give a damn about them? Why do they feel so beholden to people that don't feel beholden to them?
Whereas they need somebody to say, you beautiful, you important, you is wise, you is beautiful. And nobody's ever done that, so.
But I don't understand why people get mad for other people having different choices and views than what you have. Like, they have different views. Like, they don't share the same views as you.
I don't get mad with the First Lady. My thing is this, and this is what I believe. I believe everybody has a right to their own opinion on what they think is right. This is why me and Anthony don't butt heads often. Because I tell him frequently, man, you have every right to be ignorant. And I celebrate you in your ignorance because that's the choice. But my thing is, don't shoot yourself in the forehead, then come complaining to me that the hospital ain't taking up new patients. That's my gripe with Black MAGA. Do not shoot yourself in the face and then complain to me that you have a healthcare subsidy for reconstructive surgery. You did that, Negro. You voted. So, when Trump bids you over, throw a fan up in there and take you to town. Don't ask me for nothing, pimpin'. Don't complain to me about nothing. Don't talk about GoFundMe. Hello?
Hello?
GA, man. You know, listen, bro.
I was just talking about you. That's why
Your dog, I've been right here, man. I've been right here.
He was listening.
I've been listening. Yo, GA, like, you know what's crazy? Like, I never, ever called your name, Jim. I never called your name. And GA, I stay giving you passes. I don't, GA, really.
I said that's why we get along, Anthony.
No, but you talking crazy about me at the same time.
I'm talking crazy.
Yo, GA, you be sideways dissing, man. You know what you doing.
What was I sideways?
You talking about if Trump bent me over and shit like that?
I wasn't talking about
Where
you.
can I stand?
I said
No. You mentioned that, dog. You mentioned it in the context of my name. Listen, GA, listen.
Hey, Anthony, I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry, and I apologize. I did not mean that offend you.
We good. Yo,
We good.
We good. No problem. On to the next. So, if we sit down there and we have a difference of opinion, as First Lady said, and so it would be different if they coddled us.
if they say, yo, come sit on our lap like Santa Claus, then it would be, then